Slow the spread of COVID-19, such as social distancing, business closures, are leading to increased isolation and financial distress. Many people are getting desperate and options are running out. And as Brenda Kerubo now reports, anxiety, depression and suicide are on the rise.
26-year-old Rini Rose Nekesa is a single parent of 2 children. She lost her job on the 20th of March this year, exactly a week after the first COVID-19 case was announced in the country. Today, she spends most of her time at home with her children.
I don't think it has been easy. And then just looking at my kids, sometimes we don't have food. If my sister doesn't come in, my dad has to come in for me. My friend have to come in for me.
It is not easy at home with no money.
I have to provide for my kids. The rent is there. The bills are still going on. Like, things are not the same.
And it is taking a toll on her mental health.
As a mother, you always want to give your kids the best. That's the bottom line. I want to give them the best. Like, they don't have to ask for something and they lack, because it is my responsibility. But when it comes to a point whereby from morning it's 5 and the curfew is almost there and you're like, now the day is almost ending and I don't have anything to give them. So that's how the lashing out comes. When I try even to teach him, it's like, mimi sielewi kwa sababu nakuwa mkali. You see, like, some of the things he used to know, I even prefer not to teach him so much. He just concentrates on watching, because it's like I'm destroying everything.
Nekesa's story becoming all too familiar across the country. This call center at Red Cross Nairobi has seen a spike in phone calls in the last 2 months.
I remember when COVID started, mostly we were offering psychological first aid, because the people who were calling just needed to be acknowledged of the feelings which they have. Maybe to be told it's okay for you to feel the way you are feeling. But as we talk, the issues which are coming are very heavy. They have so much weight because these are the real issues.
As COVID-19 cases increase in the country, so does the impact of livelihoods bite.
When they are calling, you find that most of the people are saying that they are stressed up, they are depressed. Some are even expressing of suicidal, because they have so much constraints. They have relationship constraints, they have family constraints, they have financial constraints, and they have so much to do. And there is nothing much they can do, especially when it comes to finances, which is the overall.
But that's the situation anyway, and we have to cope with it and hope for the best, that COVID will go away and people will go back to their normal lives. Like, we don't have to depend on people. Like, I know personally, me, I can work for myself. I know I can provide for my kids. So I think that is actually...
Brenda Kerubo, KTN News.